What is going on, guys? He's Abe.
He's Bear.
And may the 4th be with you.
Alright, guys. So today we are doing our special Star Wars Day episode. And we got a few things to talk about. But Bear wanted to start this off with a heartfelt little message.
So, got to start this off on a sad note. I'm sure a lot of people already know, but if you don't, we have lost our Chewbacca, the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. Mayhew himself, that played Chewbacca in all the Star Wars films for so many years, has passed away last Thursday, or this recent Thursday. Causes unknown, has not been reported, but yeah, he was an absolutely amazing person. He was a great actor. He played Chewbacca absolutely wonderful. But he did a lot of good things while he was around. He did a lot of nonprofit organizations he was a part of constantly. He was an absolute amazing guy. Put a smile on everybody's face. For being 7 foot something, he had an even bigger heart. So, yeah, but unfortunately, so this May the 4th be with you. We are celebrating to, basically in our hearts, and whoever out there wants to do more, but in celebration of his life that he lived. Today's video, and of course, being the May the 4th be with you, we are going to be doing Star Wars stuff. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. And so to start us off, we are going to be talking about Star Wars Episode 9.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
Speaking of The Rise of Skywalker, let's speculate about what that title could mean.
Ooh.
I've been scratching my head ever since I've seen that, because I just don't know. I guess this kind of plays into some theories too a little bit, but I've been considering maybe the possibility, because we've heard the Emperor's laugh in the trailer. Could he be maybe he's not the only character that returns?
Maybe not.
Maybe we get, just maybe we get Mr. Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader himself. I think that'd be really cool.
It would be.
You never know. It's interesting. I don't know. I just really, it's one of those things that's like, that's not at all what I was expecting it to be,
Right.
Because I've been watching other great YouTube channels that really kind of dive into this stuff, and especially the Star Wars stuff. And I've heard some other speculations of other titles, but this one, whoa, wait a second, this was a little off center. So it's interesting. I mean, do you have any ideas? Anything?
Other than what you said, really not. Basically on the same page here. It's going to be interesting. It really is. Once we able to actually see the movie, maybe see extended trailers, coming out, fan fiction idea, go through other people's, when we see other people's theories. Right. Maybe we'll put the puzzle together.
Maybe, yeah, that's possible. We did it somewhat with Endgame.
We did.
So it's entirely possible we'll do it with Star Wars, because we're just as big in Star Wars nerds as Marvel or DC.
Yes.
Oh man. You know what? It's a quick little tangent, just because I just had to add this in here. I just recently realized that Marvel does Star Wars comics. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Until recently. Yeah, like Star Wars comic books. And apparently they've been doing them for a little while, from what I was reading. I'm super interested to read them, because I'm I'm both a huge Star Wars nerd and a comic book fan. Anyway, sorry. Back to Star Wars Episode 9. What do you think is going to happen in this movie? I mean, there's some obvious things that are going to happen.
Obvious, yes.
I mean, we saw in the trailer that Leia's in it for a little bit, which, obviously, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. But man, like, it's gotta be it's gotta be right at the beginning, right? It's gotta be this huge, like, kind of a death scene. I've got to assume,
right?
Or something happens. Which again, that kind of sucks because now all three of the main cast members from the original Star Wars movies are gone, which sucks.
Yes.
But then again, we could be seeing like Force ghosts and everything too.
But may the Force always be with them.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so I don't know what else do you think? What else could happen in this movie? We've been following this really cool journey through Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Of these new characters, which I'm just happy to see these new characters again because I've kind of started to grow a little bit more attached to them now that we've gone through it.
Right.
I'm interested to see kind of. So in episode 7 they made Rey's parentage a mystery.
Yep.
In episode 8 they sort of like, in a throwaway kind of dialogue scene, kind of made it sound like her parents didn't matter. But from what I've been hearing from J.J. Abrams and kind of like some rumors and stuff, is it's possible that we're going to find out she has an extremely important parentage after all. Which would be really... it's a big twist, right?
Like more important, like, is it like more of like high area of parenting? Like she was raised like... or she was born into a high family, or she related to somebody.
We could go back to those theories from 7, right? Because everybody was asking, it was like, was this like Obi-Wan's daughter? Is there some reason that she was left on the planet? I don't know.
Yoda's daughter? No. Yeah. I mean, you never know what Yoda has done.
That's pushing it. No, but
human I've been with, I am.
Done, completely done. All right, but I mean, you never know. You mean really? I mean, it's entirely up in the air. So that mystery's back.
Yes.
One of the craziest things was in episode 8. They killed off what was seemingly like the main villain, and then kind of brought Kylo Ren back to the focus of being the main villain. So he's gonna obviously be in here, but then again, Emperor. What is that twist, man? Like, we don't know anything about it either. Too. That's the crazy thing. So there's plenty of room for.
That's what I can't wait about. Crazy, gotta be something.
Yeah.
When they threw his laugh in there, it's just like. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. That's all I know.
It is. It is.
By the way, if you haven't seen our reaction to the trailer, we did a reaction together on the channel. So check that out.
Definitely have a link down in the description for that. Sure. So definitely go check that out. Leave a like, comment on that. So
let's talk about our next Star Wars topic. We haven't talked very many video games on this channel yet, so we're super excited to finally start talking video games. Let's talk about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, dude. That game comes out this year. To be perfectly honest, for some reason I thought I saw the trailer, but I don't remember anything from it. So I probably didn't watch it for some stupid reason. But look, nonetheless, we know what the concept of it is about, and it's super exciting. It's the guys, I think Respawn is the people behind it, and we know it's not using the same engine as they used for the Battlefront series. Yeah. But obviously, so it's probably graphics are probably a little closer to like something like Titanfall, which they make.
Right.
But still, again, the graphics are incredible.
Oh yeah, Titanfall had great graphics, so yeah, I'm sure they'll pull it off in this one.
Yeah. So, but we know it's story focused, right?
Yep.
I don't know if I haven't heard anything about co-op yet, but I'm curious about that. But anyway, so we know it's about a Jedi who survives Order 66, which is going to be really, really cool. We haven't seen any of that kind of story elements really yet. I think other than maybe one of the animated shows did something on that. I can't remember. I started watching like Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But that's been so long, and that was like when it was first on.
Speaking of that, since you pointed over here,
yeah,
I gotta show the peoples.
Yeah.
So stuff I got that, of course, had to add to everything. Yes.
Which, by the way, if you haven't for some weird reason noticed, we have completely decked out our
yes.
set with Star Wars stuff.
So, and most definitely, right here.
Oh yeah, check this one.
Is Star Wars Betrayal. If you ain't had a chance to read it, please do. It is amazing. This is probably my 4th time reading it. So, yes, love it. And then, we didn't have any posters, so we had to go with freaking hoodie that I had of Star Wars. So, a bunch of Star Wars stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Had to.
Yeah. So, anyway, and then obviously we got, but yeah. So we have our our lightsabers, or whatever. But anyway,
we're good.
So we just decided to Star Wars it out. We're talking Star Wars.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, I'm super excited to see more about that game.
Yes.
I know it's coming out. I think some point. I don't know.
Here soon. The game is coming out in November.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
So it'll be like a month before episode 9. That's awesome. So I was gonna say because the episode pre-orders up because they have on the Xbox. If you're an Xbox player, probably on PlayStation as well. They have a sale for May the 4th right now. So every Star Wars game imaginable. I mean, they have like all on Xbox. I know they have all the old titles, so like all the really old games.
I'm sure it's on mobile as well. I'm sure they got tons of for all the Star Wars apps on there. There's probably tons of for all that you have to pay.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be on sale.
Yeah. Whoops. Anyway, yeah. So like, I'm excited to get to see that game. But
so definitely be on the lookout for a possible reaction to the game.
Yeah, possible. Maybe since it'll be in November, we might actually have a game capture rig set up by then.
Hopefully,
because obviously I have an Xbox, and at our place here, we also have a PlayStation 4 in the house now too. So we have both consoles. So possibility of some gaming stuff coming in the future. We both would love to do some stuff like that. But yeah, so hopefully maybe a reaction to the trailer because I think we both have forgotten it or something. I haven't really seen it. Maybe he said he's seen it, so maybe we'll do like a little reaction if you guys want. So just comment, let us know. But anyway, talking more games, right? I wanted to talk about the Battlefront series. I literally woke up this morning and decided to play Battlefront 2 because of Star Wars, right? And then I was blasting some Galactic Empire. So, I love those heavy metal covers of the classic Star Wars tunes. That's so great. I don't know why. I get every so often. I just love listening to that. It's just cool to kind of listen to those awesome instruments.
Right.
But anyway, so I wanted to talk about this because. Specifically Battlefront 2 because it's been so horribly overshadowed from the extreme drama that EA had when they released the game and how it was all like pay to win model and everything.
Right.
And then the huge loot box controversy that it started and kind of it still hasn't fixed anything. I'm looking at you, Activision.
Like they're ever going to see this video.
Yeah, I know. But
maybe.
Obviously, so that loot box situation just kind of spiraled out of control. And it obviously hasn't tremendously helped anything.
Yeah.
But it has opened up a dialogue. But that being said, the game has gotten horribly overshadowed. Some of the awesome things, like in the game right now, you can play as like General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi right now. I was like, dude, this is so awesome. And then you there's a new game mode that came out. It's called Capital Supremacy, which is kind of a play on the normal mode, and then you get to it's like different stages. It's really cool.
Right.
But I think a lot of people just kind of dismissed this game after the huge controversy. And I gotta tell you, as the owner of both Battlefront and Battlefront 2, and the original Battlefronts, I absolutely love this game, and I love playing it every once in a while. And it's one of those games that, I mean, if you remotely like the gameplay of Battlefield, in even the slightest bit, Battlefront is your game. Like, for real. It's Star Wars. The graphics are just... Like, nobody comments about how the graphic capabilities of these Star Wars games. They're nuts. They're almost like half photorealistic. And playing that while playing in Star Wars is just awesome.
I don't remember. Did they have Battlefront on VR? Or did they have another? Or was another Star Wars one that they had for VR? I know they have a VR one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they have a couple of VR type titles. I'm not quite sure,
but I don't remember Battlefront ended up on VR or not. But it's like
possible.
There's so many though. It's like so many different Star Wars games are Star Wars can be somewhat like I'm more talking about like Beat Saber.
Oh yeah.
It's like okay. It's music, like a Guitar Hero thing, but yet you use lightsabers. It's like interesting. So it's like So I'm really honestly really looking forward to knowing what else can come out.
Yeah.
On games, series, anything.
Okay, so Battlefront opened up the door for a lot of these games, right?
Because
even though the first Battlefront had its issues, and then obviously Battlefront 2 started out with a big controversy. They were both great games, and people still wound up enjoying them. And it's opened up a huge realm for bringing those types of games back, as we're seeing with Jedi Fallen Order coming out. There are other games that have been confirmed or in the works being made. We could potentially see those at E3 this year. By the way, I need to get this out on video because I wanted to make a promise, and I'm gonna make you also make them a promise. He's like, crap. He's putting me on the spot.
Damn.
E3 this year, right? We have to do at least some reactions. It's gonna be hard for like the entire Bethesda and Xbox. True. Ones I'm gonna probably watch live, so we can't react.
Definitely.
Because I'll have already known. But like other things like PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, all the other big whatever you call them, conferences. We'll do some like game reactions from a group of us. Because there's also you have like EA and Ubisoft and Sony and Nintendo, blah blah blah, and like EA, there could possibly be some Star Wars stuff there. Because I think they're the ones who have the exclusive rights for the games, as far as I know, or at least publishing them. But I mean with Lucasfilm, but obviously, Disney, whatever, that whole mess. But potentially there could be a bunch of really cool games. But I really want to do some E3 content. So hopefully both of us will be able to do some nerd talk videos.
Oh, definitely.
And maybe even some like reactions or like other types of videos that are special for E3 this year, which is next month. So if you guys are excited,
hopefully
I'm super excited.
Hopefully one of these years we'll actually get to go.
I
want to so bad. I would love to go to E3.
Yeah, the crazy thing is the last 2 years they've been opening it up to the public. Which is really cool. Because it used to be press only, but it would be really cool if we could get grow the channel big enough and then get invited as press to E3. That would be awesome. But anyway, tangent aside, Star Wars. Okay, look, Battlefront has opened up such a huge possibility for video games.
It has.
What type of Star Wars video games would you like to see, dude?
Ooh.
I know I have a couple. I'll let you say.
Now, one of my biggest things, like I really been thinking about trying to ponder on, was something even in not only games, but also in movies or series for a more deeper look into the stormtroopers.
Okay, yeah.
I've had this thought for a very long time, since pretty much the very first Star Wars. The stories about the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Different ones, not just one. but about the heads, captains, just so many different stormtroopers and their life.
Yeah.
On how they became who they became. And, I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
A nice series on those would be great.
Yeah.
A big movie one time could be coming out for it. I don't know. But yes, even games. More on the side of the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to see.
Yeah, that'd be cool, for sure. I was going to say, Battlefront 2, one of the things I really liked about that was you actually get to play you start off playing as a villain, right?
Right.
Who slowly becomes a hero, but she was a death trooper. Mm-hmm. The character was a death trooper, and I thought that was really cool. You basically watch the journey of a death trooper become from the fall of, at the end of Return of the Jedi, the fall of the Empire, into the newer movies, right? So I love that really cool little gap that they filled in with the campaign of that game. I feel like the campaign of that game is super underrated. I think everybody was just kind of dismissed it or doesn't like it or something. But I really enjoyed it. I really found I found a lot of enjoyment in playing that because it's a cool, different perspective that you get to kind of check out, and I thought it was really cool.
Right.
But anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
Because hold on. Okay. Well, wait. If you're going to where I'm thinking
I want to because this is exciting.
Wait, just do what? Let me do this.
Okay, do that part and then we'll.
Okay.
Just too much excited.
You were talking about when you were talking about the stormtrooper stuff, right? You said something that I completely just remembered that we have to talk about in this video. Disney Plus is launching in November.
Oh,
and Jon Favreau, the guy who directed Iron Man and Iron Man 2, and is also an incredible great actor.
Oh, yes.
Is executive producing a brand new live-action series on Disney Plus for Star Wars called The Mandalorian. I am so excited to see this.
Yes. Why did I forget about that?
Yeah, dude, man. I forgot about it, too, until you started saying something and we said serious. Dude, this is awesome. This is awesome, super awesome. I have been stoked to see something that's live action in a series, right, for Star Wars, because we've had big movies and everything, and we had the Star Wars story spin-off movies, which I absolutely love. But I would love to see something that gives you even more story, right? Which a series is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Because that gives you, anywhere from 10 to 12 or potentially even more episodes of a show, right? Yeah. I am super excited for this because this, if it does well, will open up, again, more stories to tell stuff like your Stormtrooper thing, right? Or other really cool stories.
Well, they'd be like, well, we can do it for the Mandalorians. Why can't we do it for the Stormtroopers?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, exactly. So again, a bunch of potential there for more great stories. I'm super excited to see that. I think there's a good chunk of stars. I don't remember because I try to avoid certain, sometimes on things when I know there's something really cool coming out. I try to avoid spoilers or people jumping on certain rumor bandwagons or whatever. So I don't know if there's anybody that's been cast that's really famous or not in it, but I think there was, and just Jon Favreau's name tied to this alone just sounds great. Oh, Joe and Anthony Russo, I think, directed an episode of it, which they directed Endgame, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, they also did Infinity War, Civil War, and Winter Soldier. I love those two as directors, by the way. Just got to get that out there because they are incredible. I love two of their first ever TV series that they ever did. Arrested Development and Community. Two of the funniest TV shows ever. I love those shows. They're way up there. Yeah. Anyway, but back to topic. Did you want to introduce?
Basically, okay.
Just a shameless little plug here.
Yes, just complete shameless plug, but it's got to be said because I'm excited for it, big time. My man, my boy, he has are in the process
Yes.
of creating. You're what?
A Star Wars fan film.
Ooh,
I am
yes.
I am planning on directing, and I am
Yes.
I've written the plot. I'm working on the script currently, and then I'm going to start casting.
Yes. And of course, your boy Bear is definitely going to be a part of it.
Yes, of course. Actually,
Swear to God, if you make me Chewbacca, I'm kicking your ass. But I'll be walking off.
Perfect. No. I'll actually just really quickly kind of tell you a little bit about what it is, because we will talk about it on the channel in the future. Probably not for a couple more weeks yet, because I'm still working on things and gonna get new stuff working.
Just a little possible idea or teaser maybe you could throw at us, maybe.
All right. So here is a quick plot synopsis. Okay. So this movie is going to feature and star around the main character of a gray Jedi. I absolutely have been super fascinated with the gray Jedi concept ever since I heard about it, maybe about 5-6 years ago. And basically, obviously, gray Jedi walks the line between kind of the dark side and the light side, and uses both to their advantage because they believe wholeheartedly in the balance of the Force.
Okay.
And so this character is going to go through a journey where the movie will start off where his people, his fellow knights of the Grey Order, have been brutally murdered, and he finds them. And now he has to find this tyrant warlord who is in control of the planet, basically.
Ooh,
so he kind of has landlocked everybody to this planet, and he works for a mysterious organization. And he basically kind of comes across, our main hero comes across some new friendly faces along the way, and we get to take this awesome journey and fight this killer villain, which I can't wait to show you guys stuff. I can't wait to have a teaser, trailer, all that business. But anyway, so shameless plug over. I will be letting you guys know about the name of it and more of that, maybe in a future video. But yeah, so anyway, it's just a shameless little plug. We're talking about Star Wars, so we had to mention that we're making a Star Wars fan film this year. But anyway, guys, that's all we got for today's video. We hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
Obviously, may the Force be with you.
Definitely.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys are enjoying the channel, please give us a subscribe. Like the video, comment down below about all your favorite Star Wars stuff. And we will see you guys in our next video.
And of course, he's been Abe.
And he's been Bear.
Woo! And may the 4th
be with you.